It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. We got a video about EXO Speaks. They have no clue why they hate us. Come on, let's get right into it and see what bro talking about.
So, that's really what the movement's about. You call them in their face and you go about your day-to-day life. This is America.
What?
You're not going to starve me. You're not going to kill me. You're not going to scare me into not exercising my freedom of speech. I'm going to push the envelope as much as I can. I'm not inciting violence. When they chimp out, I call them a chimp. Shut up, dumbass.
I mean, hey, we're chimping out. This man will one day receive the Congressional Medal of Honor for his bravery.
Would you go back to Africa for $100,000? You could chill in your mud hut.
These niggas get wet off the thought of racism. They just love, that's crazy. They just love being racist. Or they just love the idea of being a racist. These niggas are not built like that, bruh.
You could eat the monkey heads.
Definitely.
We'll start a GoFundMe. We'll start a GoFundMe for all of you.
They didn't catch on to the fact that he was trying to be racist, but we gotta stop letting them do stuff like this. So the other day I was on X, right? And one of those black fatigue videos popped up on my timeline. And it really made me realize something. They have no idea why they hate us. Like, there's no legit...
They've been told to hate us. They've been taught to hate us. You know what I'm saying? They've been taught they are bad. Don't be like them. They are not how you should be in life. They are all this one way. And if you meet someone who isn't this way, they are the exception to the rule. It's crazy, huh?
Legitimate reason behind any of it. They'll say stuff like, oh, it's because of how you guys act when you're out in public. But every group of people do that. It's not just us. Then they'll say things like, oh, because it's because you guys steal a lot. Every race does that. It's not just black people.
Right.
The problem is y'all just don't like us to begin with. And the actions of one individual, you put that on the entire community. That's like me saying all black women are terrible because I may have had one bad experience with a black woman. At the end of the day, you just had a bad experience with that individual person. But what's odd to me is they're not even basing their hatred for us off of personal experiences. They're basing their hatred off of inherited lies and social media stereotypes.
Right.
Not reality. And me saying that is...
These people don't even interact with black people. Bro, they don't even interact with enough black people to even have these type of thoughts. That's the crazy part, right? Like, most of these people going by their lives, they probably interact with 1 or 2 black people a week. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where they live, but it's like what they see on social media makes them forget about the personal interaction they have in real life. You get what I'm saying? Like, with me, it's the opposite. I see shit on social media and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But in my day-to-day life, I don't be feeling none of that energy, because that'd be a whole different situation if I felt that energy in person, but I don't feel that energy in person, so it doesn't bother me in real life. On the internet, it's fucked up, but in real life, I don't really be seeing it.
Honestly minimizing it because it runs much, much, much deeper than that. But for this specific video, I'm just gonna focus on the ones that I listed. So if you don't know it already, there's a lot of videos that get posted about us daily on different social media platforms, but more specifically X, because it allows a lot more than other platforms do. And of course, with that comes racist people that join the platform just for the sole purpose of spreading their trash rhetoric against black people. On this platform, everything that we do gets flipped into something negative. It doesn't matter what it is, I promise you.
I get so lost in my thoughts and thinking about losses. I remember where I come from, already won.
What does yellow even mean at a gender reveal? Statistically speaking, it could mean abortion.
My name is Shanette Rivera, and I'm the owner here.
What? They just hating. What the fuck?
Mean at a gender reveal. Statistically speaking, it could mean...
Yeah, niggas just hating, bro. You see a gender reveal and that's your first thought. Statistically speaking. Shut up, you fucking nerd. Bro. Touch no bitches. Gets no bitches. Confirmed.
Abortion.
My name is Shanette Rivera, and I'm the owner here at Unique Kids Preschool. We do accept infants to VPK and even after school.
Are they serious? I wouldn't send my dog there. First lesson, how to steal a wallet.
Now what would make you think that?
Are they serious? I wouldn't send my dog there. First lesson.
Now what are you basing that off of that they just gonna steal a wallet? Shit, she just opened up a little preschool for the kids. Is that a preparation school or a preschool? Same shit, kinda. But what will make you think that they're just teaching niggas how to steal? Racist.
How to steal a wallet. Carnival Cruise boarding line. This is the gayest I've ever seen. Motel 8 of the Seas. I hope you're understanding the point that I'm trying to make here. Whether we do something good or
Right.
bad, it's gonna be a problem either way.
So you might as well do you. That's what I'm saying. You might as well do you, bruh. Live the life that you want to live, because at least if you're living a life you want to live, whatever comes with it, you understand. Or whatever comes with it, you like, you know what? I wouldn't have done anything differently. If you're living the life that they want you to live, and you're doing everything that you think they want you to do, you're never gonna be happy. Because you are gonna be trying to fill an image that you will never fulfill, because you're missing a key component of that perfect image in that perfect role you're trying to play.
Actually kind of funny when you think about it, because they're confused. They don't know. If we're graduating, that's a problem. If we get high-paying jobs,
Right.
that's a problem. It doesn't matter what we do. It's always going to get flipped into something negative. And the thing about these racist white people is they're extremely passive-aggressive. In person, they'll never have this same energy. But when they
Right.
get behind that screen, it's a whole different story.
Let's say you had like 100 rats in like I don't know, in a cage, and 13 of those rats were causing 60% of the issues in that cage. Which
This is wrong. It's been debunked millions of times. We already know what's up. Whatever.
do we do with those 13 rats? Why do you think fried chicken fast food places are more likely to succeed in high crime rate areas?
Because of black folks.
Because of black people.
I'm finna go.
What, you're saying they're violent? You're saying they're criminals?
No, I'm just saying your question is kind of like.
You see what I mean? They're extremely passive-aggressive. Just ask the question you...
You saying because of black people, or no, nigga? What are you saying? Don't ask me what I'm saying. What are you saying? Get down to what you really want to say, bro. But we already seen him get pressed before, so we don't even take him serious. He didn't even stand on business when another grown man was in his face asking him to ask him a question. So yeah, he's a clown.
really want to ask. Stop trying to disguise it behind other things.
I do. I need to do better. Do better, ladies.
A few moments later.
Which question?
What question you want to ask, bro? Ask.
Which question? I was asking people today about the transgender shooter.
No, I want to know about the black question. You asked.
Nah, nigga, ask me the question about black people. I was asking about the... Yeah, nah, bro. You was asking something else.
These girls about the black people. Ask me those questions. Whatever you want to ask, bro.
I mean, you know them. Which one?
Whatever you want to ask, bro. I ain't nobody to play with. Whatever you want to ask, bro. Because I met you now. I'm out here. You be out here trying to clown black people.
I don't clown
Yes,
them.
you,
I'm asking
no,
a
you be
question.
trying. You know what you be doing, bro. You know what you be doing, bro.
Ask everyone questions about
I don't
everything.
care what you, all that smart shit you trying to do. I don't care about none of that, bro. It's
They always see niggas like this always want to play dumb when a nigga get in their face and start asking them to stand on business. What did you mean by that question, bruh? Nah, I just love questioning people. I just love, learning about different cultures, and I'm a major in statistics. So nah, nigga, no, we ain't trying to hear none of that HR PR talk, bruh. Man, this shit, it's so pathetic. It's just pathetic. That's why it's funny, cause it's like, damn, bro, you're actually soft as fuck.
out here. Now ask me the same question.
Which one do you want?
Whatever you want to ask. Don't get scared. Ask the
scared.
same question.
You know
Ask
the
all the black
question.
girls. You the one doing the
13 one?
interview. You the one doing the interview, buddy.
The 13 one?
I'm not gonna run
Yeah,
up on
I
you.
didn't
I'm not
ask
gonna
you.
run up on you. Don't get scared. Ask the
Don't be
question.
scared, bro.
You're scared, bro. Ask the question. Watch how you talk about black people, bro.
See what I mean? When it's in person, they get tongue-tied. They hate confrontation. Most racist white people never built their beliefs themselves. They inherited them. Whether that be from their parents, their grandparents, school, church, their neighborhood, whatever it is. They were fed stereotypes about us before they even met us. And that's not giving them any type of excuse at all. So don't think that's what I'm trying to do. A lot of
Yeah, nah. Once you grown ass man and you still trying to blame that you was raised a certain way, nah, bro. It's time for you to go out there and experience real life. You never met one black person that made you change your mind? One black person that didn't fit your stereotype for them? Really? I find that hard to believe, bro.
At times, the racism feels normal to them and they can't explain it.
I grew up racist, but I did not know that I was racist.
Okay.
Racism for me started at church. I grew up Missionary Baptist and was led to believe that black people were black because of the curse of Ham. And that's in Genesis, if you're not familiar with it, but Abraham got drunk in a tent, was naked. Ham went in and saw him, told his brothers, and then he was cursed because of sinning upon his dad, whatever. And that's
Right.
why he was black. and somehow that was justified excuses for slavery. And my church taught me that.
No, shut up.
Right.
No.
Can you shut your mouth for a minute?
No.
Because I actually work in the ghetto. I see the people.
Do you know why they're in that
physically go and
position?
I see these people.
Do you understand the systematic
They
and
get all
historical
kinds
reason
of
for why they're in
chances
that
and
position?
They don't care. All they want to do is be ghetto.
Nigga, what? Oh man, I wonder what it feels like to like grow up and just be like, damn, my parent is a fucking idiot. My parent is a bigot. Like, damn, that gotta be like a shock to your system. Like, yo, this is crazy. Her dad's a dumbass nigga, bro.
Harder for them to get to that
It doesn't
position.
matter. When they do, they're fine. But there's always filthy animals. And that
You're calling people
animals.
of color black animals. You're calling them animals.
you
Are you kidding me?
I'm a white man.
I hope he has that same energy for the white people in his community that be causing havoc, you know, that be causing disruption to their community. I hope he calls them filthy animals too, you know, because if not, then hypocrite, racist.
I was raised in Mississippi. The center of our town was called the Tree. It was popular because the trees were in the middle of this town. They were very old trees, and there had been lynchings that had taken place in those trees. Black people were not allowed to move to this area. My parents moved to there for that reason. I was raised a racist. The elementary school I went to, my 4th grade teacher, who was also the assistant principal, used the N-word in class pretty much every day to describe black.
And this is why I say they don't even know why they hate us. It's like a headless chicken running around. It's like a headless chicken running around a barn. It don't know where it's at, what it's doing. It's just running. When you're raised to believe that you're superior to other people, when you see those people succeed, you're gonna feel like it's an attack. They don't like that because in their eyes, we're supposed to be less than them. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier.
They gotta confront themselves like, damn, if I've been told my whole life I'm the superior race and everything I do and touch turns to gold, why is this person in a higher position than I am? What's wrong with me? No, it can't be me. It gotta be the government. It gotta be something that's helping them get a leg up above me. But maybe no, nigga. Maybe you just couldn't cut it. Alright? Maybe you came from a weaker gene pool, nigga. You thought about that? Maybe your offspring was supposed to end off with you because you get no bitches. Have you thought about that option? Okay?
When we do succeed, that's a problem because they feel like they're superior. When we don't succeed, then it's haha, you're low IQ. I knew I was better than you. Either way, you just don't like us, bro. I wish they would just say that up front.
Might as well.
Most racist people don't actually interact with black people at all. They don't work with us. They don't live near us. They try to figure out who we are through social media, stereotypes, and other racist people. Hatred grows in distance, not proximity. And that's why you see so many videos online of white people, when they actually interact with us and get to know us, they say we're some of the coolest people they've ever met.
Black people are the cool. They're the
make things cool.
They're the culture drivers of America without question.
I've always felt more comfortable around black people.
Bro, that's because black people gonna make sure you're welcomed. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure you're comfortable. We're gonna bring you in on the little shit we doing. Like, if you valid, then you valid, bro. You with us. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking at you like, yo, white person, this. Like, no, you just a cool person. You're a cool dude. You're a cool woman. It's as simple as, it's not, yo, this person is cool and they happen to be white. That sounds crazy.
Is revolved around black culture. And then you take it even further back to Europe when the Europeans didn't wash their ass. They were eating rats. They didn't even know how to grow any food. Like, they didn't know how to do shit. Also, us cave dwellers would not even exist if it wasn't for black people, because they were the first people on Earth. Like, YT people wouldn't even be here right now if it wasn't for black people.
Black people are some of the most caring, resilient, respectful, intelligent people you can ever meet. But that's exactly why they're so afraid. They fear losing control over the narrative. Because at the end of the day, racism was built to justify power. If black people are seen as equal, let alone exceptional, it undermines the whole entire foundation of white supremacy. So racist people cling to the hate because it protects their worldview. And
it gives them the only power that they will ever have in life, which is their perceived power over you because you're black. Right? Like, it's like, damn, like, you know, it's like, yo, these people are starting to move up in places they never been before. Like, wait a minute, am I falling behind? And if you asking yourself that, the answer, yes, nigga, you are falling behind. And you's a bitch because we'll put in work in. All right, my people put work in. Okay, we're not. This ain't no, you know, man. Calm down, Davo. Calm down. The point I'm trying to make is that these people, the people who have that mindset, that racist mindset, that white supremacy mindset, they will never be happy in life because we're not going to go back to a time in which we will have like less, or like we will just be chained up. We're never going back there. We're going to always be progressing. That's our hope. We always progress. We always make shit happen. Black people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to stop now. It ain't going to stop in the future. So you might as well get along with the get along. You might as well accept that what you've been told to was lies. It was used to control you. Just accept it and move on. But you know, pride and ego.
At times, they'll know what they're doing is wrong, but they don't want to take the time to unlearn all of the bad habits. They'll rather just sit in their hatred because for them, it's easier to hate than it is to actually change and become a better human being overall. And not only that, but they project their own guilt. Instead of admitting what this country did to black people and are still doing to this day, they'll just blame us for it, even though we did nothing to deserve any of it. And when they project like that,
we didn't ask to come over here. Sorry, not sorry. We didn't ask to come over here. Y'all chose to kidnap us from our place. But then we came over here, made it poppin', made it lit. This country is built off the backs of black people, bruh. It's a fact. It's a fact. You want to cut up the slice of how much it was, we know the truth. It was built off of us. And like I always say, this country will never get to where it needs to get to because the vast majority of people do not want to acknowledge the amount of work that black people put into this country. You know, because if they did, they wouldn't be falling for the same as racist dog whistles that they fall for from these politicians and these people in power that's going to make them turn their backs, turn a blind eye to the corporate corruption and point their finger at black people like we're to blame for all your problems. We don't even have, black people, we got like the fucking bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Not the bare minimum, but like, we always like left behind when it comes to like certain social movements and shit like that. You know, like we always fighting for it, but we never benefit the most from it. So it's like if something's failing in society or if there's rules and laws in place that need to be fixed, maybe look at the people that's in power and why they are saying the things they're saying and why they are doing the things they're doing. Why are they making it seem like we're the problem when they have all the control? Ask yourself that.
Do it because it helps them avoid actually facing the truth. But they'll swear up and down that's not the case, even though we have history to prove everything.
Of course we pander to blacks. They're in every TV commercial. They get more privileges to come into society. They come into every college on preferential with lower test scores. You can't ever say anything negative. You can lose your job. You will have your entire life obliterated if you say something racist. And yet we have to hear about how racist.
Well, yeah, you're racist. Yeah. Just don't be racist. What the fuck? Like, just don't discriminate people based on their skin tone. Why is he making it seem like that's just a big loss to their right? Like, bro, if you're racist, you shouldn't want to be that. You shouldn't strive to be that. You shouldn't want to protect people who are that. Like, what?
Racist we are? How about you take responsibility for your own actions instead of blaming the white man?
Nigga, how about you focus on your own community and the people within your white community? That's what I tell people now. Don't come to my comments talking to me about statistics. Okay, hopefully you're the same amount of energy you're giving me on my black people. I hope you're giving that same amount of energy to your white youth. Okay, I hope you're giving that energy to them because they need it. All right, more than we do. Okay?
Black people are only 13% of the population, yet they commit 55% of the murders. Why?
I'm sorry. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
This guy only sounds smart to unintelligent people. Right. God forgive me, but I'm so glad we don't have to hear that anymore. But like I was saying...
Hey, look. Shout out Exo Speaks for the video. Quality video is my first reaction to this shit, man. You did your thing, bro. Man, we not worried about Charlie Kirk. All right? He already... You feel me? They don't know why they hate us. But like we said, it's most likely taught to them by their parents. It's engraved in them from the beginning of time. It's been passed down through churches, religions, all that, you know, but it is what it is. If you can't figure out now that these religions and that these politicians and stuff are telling you things to trigger that Neanderthal mindset that you have, that bigoted mindset that you have seeped in your brain, then you got other things you gotta worry about, bro. All right, your gene pool, your DNA needs to get cut off with you. We don't need no more bigots in this world. All right, it's time that we start progressing, and it starts with acknowledging your bigotry, and then you can take a step forward from there. If you never acknowledge it, you'll never improve. I'm gone. Peace.